studs in, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. 80% of my viewers have not subscribed. So game plan today, insulation. So we've got 100mm Celotex. What we can do is stick to the current regulations on the new bit. It probably ain't going to do a great deal, but that's just how we roll. Just eating my protein bar. Keep topped up. This is where the two windows was. Had a new job today in Billericay. So we've got basically a kitchen diner going on. Don't just want to charge in and just start taking walls down willy-nilly without checking. Just a little extra, little variation to the job. Garage. What's happening, guys? Monday morning, we're over Ramsden. Week 27 we're on now. Can't believe it, it's absolutely flown. Anyone who's thinking about jumping on the old socials and stuff like that, you've got to just do it. What are we on now? 27. Do you know what I mean? 6 months has flown by. It's crazy really, but we're at the exciting stage now of all the jobs. It's going to all start coming together with the decorating, the kitchens, the bathrooms. So hopefully, yeah, we can get a few more people on board. I have noticed on the analytics that 80% of my viewers have not subscribed, so it'd be great if you could click the old subscribe button and show your support for the channel. We're over Ramsden today. Probably be uptight in today/tomorrow. I reckon we'll be finished as far as we can go until the plasterer comes in. He's away on holiday until Thursday, I think, and the tiler's away, he's back on Monday. So yeah, we're just cracking on. I'll show you how we're getting on. So the game plan today, insulation. So we've got 100mm Celotex in between. Rock wall on the ceiling, 2 layers of 100mm. We'll get that ceiling boarded and then we'll drop down, do these 2 stud walls, well, or the exterior timber walls, and then we'll insulate and board them as well. So the only thing we can't do is this wall because we've got to wait for the plumbing to be adapted and then the radiator pipes on there. Rock wool in there, guys, 2 layers in that ceiling, stuff it in there nice and tight. Probably know this already, but just measured the width of it off the roll and just sawed it straight through, so that'll get me all the way down there, get that boarded, and then we can work our way down there. Just getting the insulation in, a little bit of stud work's gone in, 6x2. Obviously we can't do nothing about the insulation that's already there, so what they've done is they've got 25mm rigid insulated board and they've put rock wool between. But what we can do is stick to the current regulations on the new bit. It probably ain't going to do a great deal, but that's just how we roll. So 100mm between, full tape for the vapour barrier as per the back. That will keep the building inspector happy, and then it's all done right, and then that's all we can really do on that one. So now that's ready, just got a couple more bits of tape to go on, and then I'll get this insulated board over the top. Same on that ceiling, on that lid. Normally we do the lid first and work down, but I've got to follow suit to what they've done. So it is what it is, isn't it? Everyone does things different ways, so we'll do that. Chris is doing the other side, and then we'll have a good tidy up in here then. 𝐏𝐨𝐬. Right, we're pretty much there, as much as we can on this now. So obviously, as you know, I was doing these walls, weren't we? Getting this ceiling in, so that's all boarded, insulated board on the walls, and the pitch, and then the little drop ceilings, just normal plasterboard with a couple of layers of insulation in there. So that is as far as we can go now. We've had a good tidy up, Hoover's come out, keep the bedroom as well as we can. Carpets all coming up and getting replaced anyway. What's up, guys? Just over Ramsden cracking on. Just eating my protein bar. Keep topped up. Just went over to Margaretting, just had a little meeting with a client. Had a run through. She's happy with everything so far. Kitchen, that's the first time she's seen that. So all looking good. Decorators are there as well, so it's good to show the client a little bit of, one of the rooms is finished and one's near enough finished, so getting a bit of an idea for the finish that they're going to get. So yeah, I'm just over, Chris is over here, dry packing under the steels, above the bifolds. I want to get this fireboard on and in around the steel. A couple of little bits of boarding to go in here, and then we're done. We're up tight. What's up, guys? All the van is locked and loaded, ready to go. We're all up tight over Ramsden. So yeah, props are going, boards are going, just having a right good clear up, ready, making sure it looks presentable for the client, in case it's going to be like this for a couple of weeks. Just show you this while I'm here. This is where the two windows was. There's a little bit of a colour variation on these tiles. The client had these tucked away behind the shed, and he run them down here for us to use, so needs a little bit of mould on there, and then yeah, they'll blend in alright. They'll probably blend in better than new ones would. So a few short just on that couple of top rows there, look, and the little eave row, and that's it. So you've pretty much seen everything that we've done here today. Next time you'll see us will be tomorrow, starting a new one. Bosh. Right, what's up, guys? What we on Wednesday morning? We started a new job today in Billericay. So we've got basically a kitchen diner going on. So we're taking a load bearing wall out, installing some goal posts just to make a nice big open plan area. The kitchen's coming out, the flooring's coming out. We're going to rewire it where needed, just upgrade it or get some nice spotlights and that in there. Maybe some under unit lighting, things like that. Plumbing, a little bit of alteration. We've got an island going in. So that's that, starting it today. First job, site set up. We're using the little bit of grass verge there to the side so the customer can keep the drive access. Tarpaulin down's a must, get your boarding on. Skip's turned up nice and early, which is good. I've got my new banners, my two new banners in here. All ready to go, so I just need to get me Harris fencing, get another 2 Harris fences, 3 legs, and then we're good to go. Steve's going to pop in today, steel man, to have a little measure up, get the steels ordered and start fabricating. So we're going to start stripping the kitchen out and then propping up the ceilings and having a little investigate, start taking this wall down. So customers clearing a few bits out first thing, and then we're going to get cracking. Right, what's happening, guys? We've had a busy morning. Just trying to keep the job flowing, really. So basically, game plan today is take this wall down, or get as much as we can down today. You don't just want to charge in and just start taking walls down willy-nilly without checking. So first thing I did this morning was I punched a little hole in the wall, because you could take out 1 metre wide unsupported. I've only took out 1 brick's worth, just to check that the joists are running the right way that we assume, and the way that the engineers assumed. So first thing you want to do is check that they're running this way. Check if the wall runs all the way upstairs. In this case it doesn't. The joists are sitting on the wall, so we've only got to support the floor joists either side, and this wall can safely come down. If that wall ran all the way through, we then have to think about holding the wall up. The joist would have been toothed into it or tied into it, so that should have held it up. So we haven't got that problem, so we're all good. Propped it both sides. So that was the first job. Basically, once this wall's down, Steve's going to come out this afternoon, take his measurements and start fabricating the steel. But just to keep the job going, we've got to strip out the flooring on both sides anyway. So rather than putting the props on top of the floor and having to break around it, we'd spent a couple of hours this morning getting that back, and we've uncovered a bit of a soft screed. They tiled on tile on there, so I think that's created a bit of moisture between, and it's eating away at the screed. So we're going to have to address that after. So the props are in place, every metre, same the other side. The engineered flooring has come up, and I've done another hole in the corner there just to see where that last joist was, and it's under the coving, so I had to take that coving a little bit further both sides just to pick that up. So we're ready to rock and roll. Just had a quick check with a client about what is important, anything needs to go, anything needs to be sheeted. We've got the green light basically. So breaker out, I'll have this lintel section down, and I'll take this reveal off. It's breeze block, lightweight, so I won't be able to show you I've got the 𝐏𝐤𝐤 grinder with a dust extraction on it. We get no dust when you're grinding out, but I'm not actually going to be grinding nothing out. I should be able to just break that off with a breaker, so I'll have a little go. enquiries down. No dramas at all there. It's got a mass tidy up now, so I'm going to put you away, and so I'll get through with the barrel. And that is us for the day. So take care. See you in the morning. Right, what's up, guys? We'll be on Thursday morning. Just a little extra, little variation to the job. Garage, just sort of tighten it up a little bit basically. So put 2 layers of rock wool in the ceiling. �ฬ𝐷𝐿 was here Tuesday. Just altered the lighting. Got a couple of lights going in, a couple of extra sockets, so you can plug in a little storage heater. Paul's coming in today to put a suspended MF ceiling in, and then plasterboard. So happy days. Back in the game. Another one. 55 quid each they are. Absolute dreamers. Look at that. So much better that. And size of it, 3 meters long banner. Everyone will be able to see that. Morning, guys. We'll be on Friday. Had a good week really, to be honest with you. Loads of bits going on. There's loads of bits going on tomorrow as well, so I'm going to have to do a bit of running around, set a few people up tomorrow. I've got the plasterers going to Ramsden. He's doing Saturday and Sunday. The arch frame is going in over Margaretting, which we've been waiting for that for a week, so that's really exciting times. That can push that job right on now. We're over 𝐏𝐤𝐤𝐞. I've got to think of a name for this one. It's the 𝐏𝐤𝐤𝐞 job, I suppose. 𝐏𝐤𝐤𝐞. Stud walls going in here just to separate the customer's office with a little door going in. So we're going to get the carpet up. We're waiting on this skip. It still's not arrived. It's definitely coming today. So we've got a fairly easy day today really. Knock this stud wall up. Can only do one side. And then get the tiles up, have a bit of a tidy up, and then we're good to go. Right, guys, just setting up for the stud wall. Fairly straightforward. You've got to basically, our objective is to get the stud wall to glide down the side of this. We're going to reduce that door opening, so you either have a drawing that'll tell you how far your stud wall's going, and that'll be your finished edge, so your plasterboard edge, so you work back from that. So in this case, I'm going to glide up the side of that unit, so I've come 25mm away, and then I've allowed 12.5, I've gone 25mm back, so you've got 12.5mm plasterboard, 12mm ply, and that's where our stud will start. So you plumb that line down with a laser. That gives you a mark there. You can either put a square on that wall, do a 3, 4, 5, or I just measured off that wall there, and then I put the little roofing square on it on the skirtings just to check it, adjusted it a couple of mil, basically just to the other side of the line. Once you got that, put your laser on, yeah, and that'll give you exactly where you want your that furthest edge. So your top plate, your bottom plate, and your studs. And that's it. We're going on a screed. So you've got a couple of options really. If you're not sure if you've got pipes or cables underneath, you can just glue it down with some Insta-Stick or CT1 premium adhesive. Our pipes for the rads are surface mounted, so I'm fairly confident they're not in the screed. So I'll give it a little sweep, get the first one cut, drill and fix it, and then same on the top. You have to watch out for cables. I don't like to screw in the top, I like to stick it for that reason. We've got a light just there, and we don't really want to start taking ceilings down. If it was going to be a structural wall, then we would have to, what you could do is mark either side of your stud, cut it out with a multi-tool, and then you'll be able to see where your studs are, and then drive it into that. But like I say, we'll put a bit of stick on it, and then that won't be going anywhere. I'll shout the measurements out to Chris. Bottom plate on first, top plate, studs in. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Right guys, just had a tidy Friday best we can. Obviously it's the nature of the beast, isn't it? You know, things have to get worse before they get better. So we've come in here and we've ripped everything out, and now we're ready to start putting it back together again. So we had a little bit of a go in here today. Put this stud wall up, ply both sides, as you already know. We're working with the customer's units, so if we followed that line through, we wouldn't have had the space to get little utility going in here. So just extended that out, put a little dog leg on there, and that gives us 1800 then, so we should have bundles of room to fit that in there nice and easily. Everything's all propped up, as you know. The steels are ready to go, they're coming on Monday, so we'll get them in, and then we'll be waiting on electrician's end. He's coming in Thursday, and then the plumber, so happy days. Take care guys, thanks for watching, and I may actually check in tomorrow. I'm out and about tomorrow possibly, so yeah, if not, I'll see you Monday.